It's life, People always want to challenge or be challenged, because you can't only live by you and understand the beauty of it all. You have to live beyond what others think. You have to understand beyond what others understand to survive it differently. Because as you, in your comfort zone, living a life, leading a beauty, thinking of how someone else is going through all that, how would someone else accept to go through all that? Why would someone else accept to be in such a mess? The question is always, how would that someone get out of that mess? Because it's not every time that we pursue something that it's achieved. It's not. Sometimes we pursue the unachievable, not because we don't have money, but because of the dynamics involved, because of what is inside there. People always ask you, can't you change that? Can't you be in a better position? Can't you have that power? Can't you have that glory? Can't you have those brains? But the question is, you have that power, you have that glory, you have that money, but why are they asking? Are they asking in good faith? Are they asking to supplement? Are they asking to inspire some others to be achievers like you? Or are they asking to mock you in laughter, in silence? People lock themselves up today and watch anything. They lock their mindsets away from the world and enjoy anything. But what do you enjoy? What do you consume in this now? Is the value of the now you're in. There'll always be someone enticing someone else because it's competition. But as long as you're not competing, but rather serving, there is always a way to understand how others actually achieve it. It's not that they don't see everything in your perspective. It's that they see it differently. For example, everything we learn as we grow up is because of the mighty of our brains, our mindsets, to digest, to understand. We create the category. Now, this belongs here, this belongs there, this belongs here. But nature created the categories already. The different bird species, the different animal species, the different organisms around us, even the species inside your stomach, they are species too. Now that's nature. So as we lead a life where everyone is like, no, human must be above all. God gave us that power to be above all, gave us that wisdom, that our mindsets can actually understand how to be above all. But the question is always, as you striving to be above all, in whatever you do, you don't want to be above everyone on earth. You just want to have your freedom. You want to be above those who are stressing you. You don't want to own everything on the world. You just want to own the little they can't. The little that gives you more than what they can. The little that others despise. Now that's the beauty of now. Because as life creates all the mysteries around us, life creates others that are actually more mysterious than the mysteries we look at. Ask yourself, how do we live in a world where we have different skin colors? Is that the power of God? Yeah, that was the power of God. It's so powerful, it's merciful. But it's also upon us to understand that our skin colors are not the reason we should be fighting. Our geolocations are not the reasons we should be fighting. Our economies are not the reasons we should be fighting. We should be fighting for something bigger, something more powerful than the power of our stomach. Your stomach is powerful. Did you know that? Probably you didn't. It's more powerful than anything you can imagine, because it controls everything else that goes through your body. It makes sure all the ingredients are in the right places. It makes sure your brain is functioning, is well oxygenated. That's your body system right there. Now, if only one of those systems breaks down, that's how your body shuts down. And it's the same logic that you should always apply in business. It's a system. It's a chain that unlocks everything or locks everything away. For example, you won't be young every day. You won't be that age every day. So don't do things in a way like, so what will I do when I become that old if I don't do it now? No. What will you do if you become that old? If you did it all and it didn't make sense? That's the challenge right there. Because time comes when they start questioning. People will always create everything, They want superiority. I'm so and so, I'm this, I can be this, I can be that. But the difference between a leader and anyone else is a leader understands when and why. If somebody walks into your office, they come to seek services. They come to understand better than they know. But as they come to understand better than they know, as they come to seek those services, you as a service provider, you also have your way of trying so much to understand. Yeah. People will always create comparisons. That was different. That was powerful. That was this. It's the way we live. People always fight. You wake up, you marry a wife, and your wife has standards. And it's those standards that are setting the pace of your next glory. You wake up, you meet somebody who has different special standards in their life. And it's this somebody trying so hard to see that actually they balance their specialities with you. Because you find yourself fitting, you find yourself business minded, you find yourself well envisioned, the dynamics matching, and you're like, what a perfect way to combine and become. So as you combine and become, it's what is inside your head that is driving you. It's the power of now that is driving you, not anything else. There is time in life when you try to understand it all and it doesn't even make sense. You're like, hey, I've been in this business for a while. What is happening? I've been in this shit for a while. What is happening? I've been trying this for a while. What is wrong? What are you doing wrong if not thinking wrong in your mindset? For example, people have different businesses, including the businesses that include sensitivity 24/7, like the saloon businesses. Now those businesses include sensitivity, somebody touching your body all the time. Like the massage parlor businesses include sensitivity, somebody touching your body all the time. Like any other business that involves triggering your senses of sensitivity to be different. Now, that's when you stand up and believe in differently. You start imagining. If you're in the position and you are the one giving massage in that massage parlor? Will you be opening your legs all the time? Let's say you have 10 clients a day. I mean, do me massage, do me massage, do me massage. Will you be in position like the girls on the streets do? I mean, they meet the honey men, they meet the different cultures, and they have their money, and all they do is pay and enjoy it. But now, you're in this kind of setting where your job brings you closer to different people, triggers different sensitivity, triggers all that. And that's what drives our mindsets most of the times. The power to negotiate your earning by the power of your senses. The power to choose which job you're doing by the power of your capacity to understand or to digest the aftermath, what you like and what you don't like. That's how you choose different jobs. You know, people run different things, run different businesses because of different goals. It's not that they can't do other things. It's not that they are too old. It's not that they can't understand anything. But no matter how much you mock them, it's their business. They set it up. They know how it runs. No matter how much you provoke them. That's how you should also be. It's your business. It's your mindset. No one should provoke you to leave it. By the time you started it, you know where you're heading. You know when, why, and how your vision board stands. You know what happens if I don't achieve this now. The results are different. Achieving it later is okay, but achieving it now is more. Now that's the power of now. That's the difference between then and now. Today you go to a doctor and you say, hey, I've got these symptoms and I need medication. But as you seek that medication, you also have to remember to read and write, to understand what kind of medication the doctor is giving you. Because not every doctor is as elite as every doctor. Yeah. Some are masqueraders. Some went inside there on fake documents. Some went inside there because my father is that. Some went inside there because my wife can be this. Some went in there because my husband can be that. Some are there because my uncle is that one, you know. Some are there because my mother is that person. Why can they give me that job? Now, if you meet such people without qualification and you're a service seeker, you are challenged. You have to understand what you're seeking for, what service are you seeking for, and what bigger picture are you painting after those services. That's what happens. You as a service provider, you have to understand your service seekers, and then the service seekers also have to understand what services they are seeking, why, when, by who, and from whom. Because it's the life we live. It won't always be shining because we have the night and day. And we have to embrace that. So that's the power of now. That's the value of living in knowing what is inside there. What is inside your head. It won't always be as easy as you think. Because some challenges come to create better aftermaths. And it's from those better aftermaths that the future is paved. I can achieve this at this age, but there is something you can't achieve at a certain age, even though you had it all. You can be a king at 3 years, but you can't have a wife at 3 years. You can't be a mother at 3 years of age. So let them not keep you mind blocked when you can unlock the rest of the world around you by your mindset. There are always the challenges. The question is, how do you overcome those challenges? How do you meet them? How do you become more than the challenges? Because they won't stop being challenges. They won't stop being new things. They won't stop creating what's like you, what's in competition with you. But you must be the one standing out of the competition all the time. Because the one who started the business of let me kill the stress is no longer here. But actually those who understood, oh, he was killing stress, actually have created a better entertainment space. Now that's the beauty of a smile, a mindset, and a better perspective. We're not always in line with others' goals, but as service providers, you're always in line with your business. If a service seeker doesn't meet your business standards, then they'll seek that service from somewhere else. Because the difference in service provision is what creates the value in the product provided. What others despise is what is making others rich. I can just do that, simple, and then we go. No, some others pay attention. They pay attention to details. And it's those details that actually create the difference. You don't pay attention to details, it is what is inside your head. A diamond is that small, but that powerful monetarily. A diamond is that small, but that hard economically. So be a diamond. Everyone seeks to own one, but not everyone sleeps with a diamond. Not everyone sleeps happy that they have something more precious than anything in life. A single diamond. You know how it feels like sleeping in a room and they tell you, hey, that diamond right there is $1 trillion. And it's what you're wearing on from one of the best diamond crafters in the world. So value that. That's how you value your life. Not the challenges that come around you, not the choices of others they make for you, but your own choices. You're not incapacitated for someone to make decisions for you. You have all the capacity to be that person. So Don't feel incapacitated when what is inside you is actually more than anything. It is the value of now. Don't be incapacitated by other people's mindsets. Be who you are. Be above their dreams of disabling you all the time. You enabled more than anything. It's who you are. You will always do it differently. You will always decide how fast should you eat that food, how slow should you drink that cup of tea, how fast should you do this, how slow should you do this, among other things. We won't always be everything, because life is not everything. You won't always be everything to everyone, and everyone will never be everything to you. That's why some people say, if my boss thinks my skills are here to be competed with, how about I become nothing? Then when you become nothing, then he realizes he can't have another you. There can be other billion people, yeah, but you can't have another you. Now that's the value of now. The value of now is in this planet of trillions of people who have lived, who will live. There is always one who stands out and stays on people's mind, not because they have it all, but because they understand life differently. Not because they have all the answers, but because they drive their life differently. Life is not all about having all the answers. Life is not all about having all the money. Life is not all about having everything. Life is about having you. That's what life is about. So be you, live you. Be everything others can't be, because that is you. That's the value of now. And that is what is inside there. Embrace it, believe it, love it, live it. It's all you can be. It's all you can do.